Internet. Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. I had to travel for work, so sadly I had no time to do this. But I'm back now, so let's just jump into it, shall we? Today we're talking about YouTuber ImAllexx breaking his silence and responding to the allegations set forth by an ex-partner. Egg smuggling has become a much bigger problem than that of the drug variety. And a 12-year-old has been charged for attacking classmates. Yes, it's deeper than that, just wait. All in this, well, we're just starting the week off real great here, aren't we? Episode of... Now, make sure you're subscribed before we start. But you probably won't, because you're a bitch.
The YouTuber ImAllexx has responded to abuse allegations made by his former partner, Alice Hez. He denied all accusations, claiming Hez was lying and had, in fact, been physically abusive toward him.
Alright, while it's important to take accusations of abuse seriously and support those who come forward, it's equally crucial to approach such claims with a critical eye, especially when they emerge in such a public manner. Alice Hez's initial decision to release an 82-page document rather than go to the police raises some valid concerns. If her claims are as severe as described, why wasn't law enforcement her first step here? This isn't to dismiss her allegations outright. Survivors often face fear, manipulation, and emotional turmoil that can delay reporting. But the method of disclosure does warrant some scrutiny. Public statements alone without police involvement or legal action make it difficult to establish clear facts. I mean, let's face it, at this point from what we've seen, false allegations have been destroying careers left and right. And ImAllexx's video presented some evidence that complicates Hez's narrative here. The claim that he was a victim of physical abuse and provided screenshots, if proved authentic of course, suggests a volatile relationship with troubling behaviors on both sides here. The situation is nothing short of messy, and without legal investigation or independent verification, much of what's unfolding hinges on personal accounts and social media narratives. In cases like this, patience and objectivity are key. Blindly siding with one person or the other risks not only overlooking potential abuse, but also damaging innocent lives if the truth is distorted.
Egg smuggling at U.S. borders has surged dramatically in 2025, surpassing fentanyl seizures in the early months of the year.
Okay, so the CBP, and yes, it's there for algorithmic purposes, I'm not going to say it out loud, at least not until we're bigger, don't come at me, intercepted egg products on over 3,200 occasions in January and February alone. That's more than double the number of seizures during the same period in 2024. For comparisons, the CBP recorded only 134 fentanyl seizures in just the first 2 months of 2025, which is down from the 197 in early 2024. Surprising absolutely no one, the sharp increase in egg smuggling ties directly into skyrocketing prices, baby. A dozen eggs cost US consumers an average of $5.90 in February, which is nearly double what they cost in 2024, with some stores in California charging as much as $10. Forecasts predict that prices could climb another 41% this year, making smuggling more tempting for travelers unaware of the risks. Because right now in Canada, eggs averaged about $4.89 CAD, or roughly $3.81 in January, providing a noticeable price cap difference. Canada's tight supply management system helps stabilize the prices, but it also limits surplus production. As a result, there is little extra supply available to help ease shortages. The ongoing avian influenza outbreak has played a significant role in the crisis. If you were unaware, that's what's really causing our prices to be so high. I mean, sure, there are some other choices, we'll call them, that are affecting prices right now, but this one's a big one. Some of the larger farms do hold up to 2 million birds, but a single outbreak requires the entire flock to be euthanized, so you can see how this is a problem. This has wiped out millions of eggs from the broad supply. With prices surging and supplies dwindling, some travelers clearly see sneaking eggs from abroad as a simple way to save money. However, rules strictly prohibit bringing in fresh eggs, raw poultry, and other unprocessed bird products to prevent the spread of diseases like said avian influenza. Sort of ironic, isn't it? The fact that eggs are now being seized far more often than fentanyl underscores how rising costs and supply chain disruptions are driving even everyday staples into unexpected territories. Could I be like the Pablo Escobar of eggs? I'm coming, Canada.
A 12-year-old student in Waterbury, Connecticut, is facing a hate crime charge after allegedly assaulting 2 Muslim students at a middle school.
Alright, due to their ages, the names of all those involved have not been released. Now, the victims, twin 13-year-old girls, reported being physically attacked and having their hijabs forcibly removed in a school locker room. Authorities have classified the incident as a hate crime based on the victim's religion and ethnicity. One of the girls suffered facial bruisings while the other had an abrasion on her neck after feeling something slide across it. The fuck is wrong with kids nowadays? The father then took them to the hospital where doctors documented bruises and scrapes on their faces, noses, and necks. The accused student has been charged with 2 counts of intimidation based on bigotry and bias, 1 in the first degree and 1 in the second. Another student involved was referred to a youth diversionary program, which often focuses on education and counseling rather than formal charges. While action does need to be taken and consequences should be had, it's important to remember that children aren't born with hate, they learn it. Kids mirror the attitudes and behaviors they're exposed to, often picking up on prejudice from family members or their environment. The organization CARE reported that the twins had allegedly faced weeks of harassment before the attack, including derogatory comments and threatening gestures. And just days before the assault, the same student who's now facing charges reportedly dragged her fingers across her neck in a threatening manner. As of now, the attack has been described as isolated, but for many in the community, it reflects a broader pattern of discrimination. Ultimately, ensuring students feel safe isn't just about reacting to incidences. It requires an ongoing conversation about respect, empathy, and the messages children absorb at home and in their communities. And on the internet, parental controls, people. Be responsible. And on that bit of unfortunate news, I'm gonna call it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, do me that solid and hit that like button. You know, help spread some news. Anyways, it's like 1 a.m., so I will catch you next time.